Hey guys, so I've just got finished watching a documentary on YouTube. It's on the BBC channel. It's called Addicted to Protein. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. So this involves interviewing people that take loads of protein supplements. They've supposedly hit the gym hard, but their addiction to these supplements have led to health issues. Now, right off the bat, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer or a doctor or anything like that. However, I have been weightlifting for several years. I've taken supplements over the years, and I want to share my thoughts on the matter because the issue I have with this documentary, and it's largely the issue I have with a lot of these videos, is that the people that get interviewed clearly don't have a clue what they're doing. So the people that get interviewed don't even look like they work out. So it looks like they've got an ineffective training program. They look like they weigh $120, so they've got an ineffective diet program, and yet they're talking about taking hundreds of grams of protein from these supplements, which boggles the mind. If you've got an ineffective training program and your diet sucks, you shouldn't even be considering using any kind of supplement. It is pointless because you're going to get your results primarily from having a good diet and from your training program. If you don't have those two things in check, then a supplement is not going to do anything. So I'm watching this documentary, and to be honest, to have people that don't even look like they lift, they don't look like they've been in the gym longer than 5 minutes, to have them lecturing me about how supplements are super dangerous and they're almost on par with steroids in regards to how dangerous they are, I genuinely can't take that person seriously. Now, here's my thoughts on supplements. They shouldn't be heavily relied upon. I don't think there's enough regulation in the supplement industry. Over the years, supplements have been banned for having all sorts of chemicals in them, banned substances. So the problem that a lot of these people have is they rely so much on supplements that they are using them to replace actual food. They're using them to replace meals. So instead of having, a breakfast, a lunch or a dinner, they're having a protein shake, a protein shake and a protein shake. And if you do that, then you are going to be deficient in a lot of different, vitamins and just various nutrients. And that's when you have health issues. So protein shakes, they are just a supplement for protein, that individual nutrient. That is all there is to it. So if you think you're having a high protein diet, if your diet is on point, and let's say you're having a chicken sandwich or something, tell me how a protein shake is going to give you any extra benefit, because you're already having a high intake of protein. What is that extra protein powder going to do for you that Whole Foods isn't already doing? It is pointless. People view it as some kind of elixir where you have to drink it to get extra results. That is not how it works. You need to get your diet in check. For me, a protein shake should only be used if you have a meal that is very low in protein. Maybe you're just running low on food, or maybe you're short in time and you don't have time to make a meal there and then. So, have a protein shake and then have an actual meal about an hour later or so. It's not something that should actually take over your diet. And a protein shake is something I would only have personally, maybe a few times a week. That is it. You don't want to heavily rely on supplements. However, I do believe they have a place. They can be convenient. However, you need to understand what their purpose is. A lot of people, as I said, view it as an elixir, and they will stack their protein supplements on top of an already half-decent diet. And that to me is completely pointless. If your diet's good, if you've got a high intake of protein, then you just don't need protein supplements. But if your diet is very poor, then to replace your existing meals with protein supplements isn't going to help anything. You need to focus on having a balanced diet and make sure you're eating enough. That is what's going to get you better results. And as I've mentioned, these people that get interviewed don't even look like they train. So they need to put some serious thought into their training regime and not even think about supplements at the moment. That's my thoughts on it. I want you to let me know what you guys think, because it's obvious with the BBC in this documentary they're trying to demonise supplements. And while I do agree that you really could argue about the effectiveness of supplements, it's when you see people that look as if they've blatantly not been training properly and their diet is poor. These are the sort of people that have no business even touching supplements. And so it's the mindset that people have that needs to be changed. You need to put out the correct information. There is an actual part in the documentary where an expert, I think he's a nutritionist, he actually states that supplements do have a part. They can be convenient, however they shouldn't be used to actually take over your diet. They shouldn't be used to replace meals, and their effectiveness will be fairly minimal. And so this guy actually seems to know what he's talking about. However, when you see the other people being interviewed that are supposedly hitting the gym, it's clear that people just don't have a clue what they're talking about. People taking 200 grams worth of protein solely from supplements, to me, is just crazy. And if you're doing that in replacement of actual meals, then you're going to be so deficient across the board in regards to your nutritional intake that yes, you will be bound to have health issues. And it's all about educating yourself on that front. So I want you to watch the documentary, let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.